I'll do a quick walk around video for selling old red. Stereo works. I broke off the face. One of the tabs broke off, so it doesn't want to stay up there, so I have a bolt kind of holding it in there. It all works fine though. Sometimes the lighting doesn't work. Sounds alright. For tunes it works. You know, the CB works, all hooked up, works fine. Power windows, door locks, doesn't have power seats. It does have air conditioning. The air conditioning works, the heater works, the 12-volt works, all the 4-wheel drive stuff works. It's a bit dirty. I've been using it, so obviously. Look at the outside. It's a little scratched up now. I've taken it off-road through some brush and stuff. Most of it will come out with a good polish. Of course, you know, one of my favorite stickers. It's pretty straight. You know, there's some ugly scratching here. I said most of that will polish out if you really want nice and shiny. For me, it's, you know, it's an off-roader, so I took off the factory bumper and put on an aftermarket bumper that I found. I pulled a few people out with it. Works great. Looks good on there too, I think. It's all factory under the hood. As far as I can tell, everything's all factory wired. Everything works. It said cruise control works. Air conditioning works. The rear window defroster works. I replaced the auxiliary fan. When I bought it, didn't have one. The previous owner replaced the water pump and the serpentine belt and the tensioner, I think some other things, and he'd done a bunch of work to it. It was clean, but I had a Brown's camp. It's kind of dusty up there. Has a new battery in it. You can see the date, you know, 1/12/2014 this year. I replaced the pickup assembly, went bad in the distributor. I replaced that. I replaced the coil. I replaced the crank position sensor. It runs great. Haven't had really any issues with it. It's always been reliable. I have no complaints. Nice, healthy, lots of power, no issues. The biggest dent in the whole thing is right here. Tow truck had backed into it from the previous owner, and you can kind of see that there's a dent right here, kind of down in here, but most of this here should pop out with, you know, a suction cup, but I never really worried or concerned myself with it. It's not really that obvious unless you're really looking at it. I believe it does have to, the country, it is a country edition that has the country 1.5-inch factory lift on it. The only dent I've put in since I got it, the Brown's camp, there's a little dent right there. I think I rubbed over a rock or something maybe. It tends to sag in the back if you're hauling a trailer, have a bunch of weight in the back of it. Probably could use a helper spring on both sides. Also installed the hitch on it and the wiring, so I could use a car dolly and also have a trailer I tow with it for camping. It's been a great rig. I have no complaints. All the other dents that I can think of, the previous owner said a tree fell on it. I'm thinking maybe like a branch or something right here, and then there's another little dent over here. You can kind of sort of see. But that's really it, or else otherwise it's straight, clean. Paint still shines with it nice and shined up. Even the hood's not even faded or anything like you see on a lot of them. So had the seats down. I just ran some stuff into Goodwill. There's a little bit of water back there. The rear seal needs to be replaced. It's been leaking a little water since the rains returned. So other than that, it's been a great Jeep.